This is the only community of its kind in the entire country.
And if you've heard anything about it, you know you've got a lot of cool features here, and you might be wondering, what is it really like? What do you get? And most importantly, what does it actually cost? Today we are out here in Whisper Valley. Now this is a really unique spot here. It's actually the only place like this, they said, in the entire country.
Yeah.
You know, the EcoSmart is the company that's kind of the brains behind it, and they're, I guess you could say, this is kind of like a test project for them to take this to other places. Since
Definitely,
it's their
for
first.
sure.
And we just got the whole spiel about it here, just so we can make sure that we got our own facts straight. So just to give you an idea, what you got here, you're just outside of Maynard. Just give you the location. I'd say what, about 5 minutes outside of Maynard?
Just 5 minutes right there off the toll road, really.
Yeah, and I think you're roughly 25 minutes to downtown, maybe like 12 to 15 minutes to the Tesla Gigafactory.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be working there. It'd be kind of a fitting place for you to live too, I think.
How many Teslas do you think we've seen just in this neighborhood alone?
I think every time that I walk over there in that direction, a Tesla goes by.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure we could do it now. And since I'll be recording it, it won't happen. But every time that I walk by over there, there's a Tesla. And I mean, it makes sense. So the thing that makes this community unique is you got solar, right? Number one. Now, solar on itself is not that unique. Places have solar, but every house in here has solar. And the other thing that is going to kind of take that to the next level is the
geothermal.
Right.
Geothermal, really just using the temperature in the ground and pretty much just, you know, bringing it back up, whether it's in the wintertime or in the summer. But yeah, pretty interesting concept of how it works, and just every house here has that, along with solar panels, like you said.
Yeah, so the idea there is you're making the homes, they call it zero energy capable. Now, does that mean you won't have an electric bill? You know, they stress this. No, It doesn't necessarily mean that. If you use a lot, I'm sure, like, you know, if it's a cloudy day, you're not doing as much solar. There's a lot of factors that go in that. I'm sure in the summer, it gets really hot, you're probably really pushing the bounds of what that system can do.
Right.
You know, you're taking it to its limit anyway to get your house cooled down. So it kind of is one of those things. It depends on what you do with it to see how you're going to really save on that. They did show us some sample bills though. Some people got really low bills. Some actually got enough credited back.
Hey guys, if you like videos like this where we're showing you neighborhoods and suburbs near the Austin area, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because there's more to come. You don't want to miss it.
Now you may be wondering, just like with any other neighborhood, what are the amenities here other than, you know, the obvious ones, which are going to be the solar and geothermal we mentioned. And right off the bat, let's start off with the pool. You have a great pool here, right? That's the obvious one right here.
And not just the regular pool, geothermal pool. At that.
So I asked them, does that mean it's going to be nice and warm when it's cold? And they said, no, it's going to be more like Barton Springs, which I said, oh, that's obvious. It makes sense. The water in that geothermal, you know, is going way down in the ground, coming back up. So essentially it's like spring water. So I'm sure right now it is nice and chilly.
Yeah, I already tested it. It's pretty cold. So yeah, I wouldn't jump into it right now.
I'm not jumping in this today. Another cool thing though, kind of keeping with the sustainability feature, is you have neighborhood, you know, or community organic gardens, and the neighborhood HOA takes care of that.
Yeah, they mentioned how they have a master gardener who pretty much keeps, two master gardeners who pretty much keep those, you know, up to date and everything. Some of the interesting features about that one is they have volunteer days for the community, for some of the people living here. The people who volunteer actually have first picks whenever they have harvest. So I thought that was interesting. And then whatever's left over, they bring it here to the community center and they reach out to the neighbors and let them know, you know, first come, first serve. But I thought it was pretty interesting on how they maintain that and have fresh harvest here.
Yeah, and they got a lot of stuff too. Honestly, I really love the garden. That's probably one of my favorite things here, because you get that and it's grown right here. But with this neighborhood, it's a big master plan community. Obviously, there's a lot more coming. They've got some trails right now. I think they said they got like a mile of trail, but I mean,
but there's more to come.
Tons more trails to come. They've got a whole, just a massive park to come. Shopping, retail, restaurants, all that's going to be coming. They got to get there. I think basically they need to roughly double, I think, right?
Yeah.
The amount of homes.
They mentioned 1,000. The 1,000 is the number they threw out as far as homes they need before they can start going into the commercial side of things. So yeah, I mean, we're looking, she threw out the number under 5 years.
Yes,
Under 5 years.
And I would say that's a guarantee, but just that would be the good estimate of when they get that, then they can start the commercial development. And then the other thing they're already starting now is schools, or our schools. I guess, is schools, or I guess I need to go to school. But you got those coming. They're building a high school right now, or getting ready to build the new high school. They'll have the middle and elementary coming behind that. And you are in the Dale Valley ISD school district here, so you will see this tied to Manor. You may have a Manor address. They actually said you can use your Austin as your address too.
Austin.
But the post office is going to go through Manor.
Through Manor.
Hey, real quick, are you thinking Whisper Valley might be the spot for your new Austin home? If so, you got to hit us up right here. Call, text, email, whatever it takes. You got to get in touch with us so we can get you moved here to Whisper Valley, to Manor, anywhere in the ATX. So the next question I know on a lot of your minds might be, what types of homes are available there? Who are the builders? Just kind of general, what's it look like?
Yeah, so let's just run through them really quick. So we have Thurman Homes. We have a model here. Now, something unique about Thurman Homes is that they only build 2-story homes, but they are one of our smaller builders here in this area. Now, behind us, we do have GFO Homes. You might see GFO Homes more throughout town. They are larger, more common and well known throughout. We also finally have AHA Dream Homes. Now, they are also a small, independent, family-owned builder. What's unique about them is that they only build 1-story homes. So if you don't want to go through the hassle of going up and downstairs, that's your pick right there, because they only build 1-story homes.
Yeah, and we kind of spent the most time looking at those today. There's also Pacesetter, Gerada Homes back here too, but we're actually talking to AHA Homes. They're the ones. Now we're in phase 2, like right here behind us. You see this is phase 2, and most of that is kind of finishing up right now. Farther back there you see the work that they're already starting on phase 3, so that's what's coming. But here in phase 2, AHA Homes has just 2 that are left. Yeah. And they are doing already a lot of, they're doing some great incentives on those.
Price reductions and incentives. And $15,000 incentives, and over $70,000 in price reductions on both of those homes.
Now the home you see behind me is a AHA Dream Homes. It's their Sunset Plan. It's an 1,850 square foot house. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. Now, this model is a 2-bath. They do give you the option to make it a 2.5 bath if that is what you want. But go on inside and check it out. Right off the bat, you're going to see something I really like here. You've got no carpet through the whole house, and you got these 2 bedrooms sharing a bathroom here, right here at the front. Both of those right there. And then as we come back out of that, you're going to see right here across the hall, you've got your laundry room and a little pantry closet type area there. Come on, Aaron, you got this big open kitchen that I really like, and lots of counter space here in the kitchen. And that opens up, of course, here to the living room area. And we'll spin on around here. On the other side, you've got the master bedroom here. And coming on into the ensuite off of that, you got the dual vanity, the big shower here. Lots of room in the shower, and your water closet, and a nice size walk-in closet here too, right off of that. Coming back through the living room, going to the backyard. This one has a pretty spacious backyard here too. Now, Luis, is that another one that's got the same $15,000 incentives and more off?
Yeah, now this is the larger of the 2 available here at Whisper Valley. Now this particular one is called the Somerville. It is a 3-bed, 3-bath home, over 2,000 square feet. Now, one of my favorite features about this one is that each one of the bedrooms has its own bathroom. So I think you'll like it. Come check it out. Now, as soon as you walk in, to your left, you have your office. Now, this is the one that could be converted into that 4th bedroom if you like. But as we keep on going, you have your 1st bedroom walk-in closet. Now, this one is accompanied by its own bathroom. And as we go on to the right, you have your laundry room. Now, my favorite part about this home, like I said, floors all around, no carpet. Now, this 2nd bedroom also has its own bathroom. And as we come into the living room and to the kitchen, you have open concept all throughout, beautiful kitchen of counter space. And as you come to the back of the living room, here in the corner, you have your master bedroom. Now, high ceilings, vaulted ceilings here, as you can see. And then as we come into the master bathroom, you have your walk-in shower, walk-in closet. It's just a beautiful master suite.
Now, finally as we walk our way back out to the backyard, you have your covered patio. You do have some room here in the back, not a lot, but if you work your way down this corner, you do have some more room down over here.
Now, if you're like me, you're hearing all this stuff, the solar, the geothermal, hey, it sounds great, but what is it actually going to cost me? Yeah, I've heard the horror stories of people getting tied into these lease contracts, everything with solar. Good news is here, the solar, the geothermal, all that is actually tied into the price of the home. So when you buy the house, you've got that there. There is a cost of monitoring that system. That is through EcoSmart. We were told that is $72 a month to take care of that, monitor that for you. And then you do still have to hook into the power grid through Bluebonnet. That's the provider here. So to do that, you're going to have to pay roughly, I think it was about $22 a month, kind of as an admin or connect fee there. And that's going to be that. So if you don't use more than you generate, that's all you're going to pay. If you generate enough, you can start to eat into that $22 fee. And if you use, obviously more than you generate, you're going to be paying a little bit more than that. Other than that, for costs here, you've got your tax rate, which is going to be one of the best in the area. Actually, I'm going to ask Luis. He's standing up here. Luis, what was the tax rate here?
Well, tax rate is about 1.88, so let's just round 1.9.
Yeah, say roughly 1.9, and which sounds great, by the way. That's probably not the best you're going to get in the whole area.
I mean, we're close to Maynard. Maynard has a really high tax rate, so yeah, I mean, it's one of the best in the area.
But it is a little bit deceiving because you are paying a PID on top of that, which is just it's like a bond payment.
PID bond.
A PID bond on top of that, which is just kind of part of the development here. And for a 50-foot lot today, which is the standard lot, most of these, it's just under $2,000. So I like to do the little math to give you kind of comparison on, let's say, a $600,000 house.
Pretty much comes out to about, what, a 2.2, 2.3?
Pretty close, 2.2, 2.3, kind of as your effective tax rate once you add that in there. And then you do have the HOA 195 a quarter.
Right.
And they manage all the amenities that you have here in the neighborhood. Now that you know a little more about Whisper Valley, you might be wondering about the town that it is closest to, which is
Maynard, Texas.
And it's right up the road. And there's a lot more development here. If this feels like it's a little bit too far out, we can actually take you in and kind of show you around Maynard a little bit, the rest of that, and show you what all is there and tell you all about it. Actually, we're going to do that in another video. You'll want to check that out right here, especially if you're interested in Whisper Valley.
Hey Louise, listen, have you heard about Whisper Valley?
What I have? You don't have to whisper.
Oh.
Like and hit the bell button. Bell, is it bell?
And subscribe and hit the bell.
Subscribe and hit the bell. Okay. Ooh.